Daya Pitaloka Citra Resmi is described in the AI or artificial intelligence version based on a number of sources by AI Nusantara. The description of Daya Pitaloka Citra Resmi gives an illustration of how beautiful the queen of the Galuh kingdom was, which made the king of Majapahit, Hayam Wuruk, fall in love. Daya Pitaloka Citra Resmi was the daughter of Prabu Lingabwana, the Maharaja of the Galuh kingdom located in Chamis, West Java. The princess is known for her beauty, which is often represented by Sundanese women today. Her skin is pure white and her face is soft. And the following is a sad story about a beautiful princess from the Sundanese kingdom, who committed suicide in order to defend the dignity of the Sundanese kingdom, quoted from various historical sources. This story begins with Hayam Wuruk, the king of Majapahit, and based on political reasons, wants to make Princess Daya Pitaloka Citra Rashmi as his wife. She was the daughter of Prabu Maharaja Lingabwana from the kingdom of Sunda. According to what is stated in the Pararaton book, it says, the translation states that at that time, Hayam Wuruk sent Patif Madhu, matchmaker from Majapahit, to come to the Sunda kingdom to match and propose to the Sundanese princess in a royal marriage. Meanwhile, on the other hand, according to several other sources, namely Wim van Zayten, an anthropologist from Leiden University, the Netherlands, in the poetry of Tembang Sunda, and J. Nurdoon in Bujanga Manik's Journeys Through Java, topographical data from an old Sundanese source stated that at that time, the Javanese region was seen as having higher religious culture and educational institutions by the Sundanese people, so that many Sundanese people studied in Java and adopted some aspects of Javanese culture. Under these conditions, Princess Sunda wanted to marry the King of Java, as expressed in Karita Para Hyangan, namely, whose translation is, initially, they went to Java, because the princess did not want to have a Sundanese husband. Delighted by the proposal and seeing the opportunity to foster an alliance with Majapahit, the mightiest kingdom in the region, the king of Sunda gave his blessing and decided to accompany his daughter to Majapahit for the wedding of Hayam Wuruk. In 1357 AD, the Sundanese royal entourage arrived in Majapahit after sailing the Java Sea. The Sundanese royal entourage established a guest house at Bubat Square in the northern part of Trowulan, the capital of Majapahit. They celebrated an invitation from Majapahit as well as a royal ceremony befitting a grand royal wedding. Meanwhile, the Majapahit kingdom has a dilemma over the arrival of this prospective empress. According to records from the Rajya Library, which comes from Cirebon and is part of the Wangsakerta manuscript stored in the Sundanese History Museum, Sri Baduga, in Bandung, Hayam Wuruk's grandfather, Raden Wijaya, 26th successor to the throne of the Sunda kingdom, was the son of Rakayan Jayadharma, who married Daya Lembu Tal, where Rakayan Jayadharma, who was poisoned to death due to a power struggle, was the crown prince of the Sunda kingdom from King Guru Dharmasiksa, so that Hayam Wuruk is considered to still have a close kinship with the future empress. This made Gajah Mada convey to the Sundanese royal entourage that the marriage between Hayam Wuruk and Daya Pitaloka could not be carried out. Feeling humiliated, the Sundanese royal entourage finally chose to go to war with Majapahit in order to maintain honor. Whereas in other parts, according to an Indonesian archaeologist named Agus Arismunandar, who interpreted the story of Panji Anggreni 1801, stating that Hayam Wuruk's father named Kratawardhana, husband of Tribhuwanatingdwai, objected to the marriage. Moreover, Hayam Wuruk had been betrothed to Indu Dewi, Rayadewi Maharajasa's daughter, who was domiciled in Daha Kadiri. So Kratawardhana ordered Gajah Mada to cancel the wedding. In addition to the two things mentioned above, an information source that is still being studied states that Mahapativ Gajah Mada saw this event as an opportunity to conquer Sunda under the Majapahit Empire, insisting that the princess be dedicated to the king of Majapahit, as a sign of the submission of the kingdom of Sunda under Majapahit rule. The Sundanese king was very angry and chose to fight Majapahit in order to protect his honor. As a result of this tension, there was a battle between the Sundanese royal entourage against the Majapahit army. The Sundanese royal entourage intends to defend themselves from carrying out Puputan in order to defend their honor in Bubat field. Despite putting up a brave fight, the Sundanese royal entourage was overwhelmed and eventually fell under the siege of the Majapahit army. Almost the entire Sundanese royal entourage was killed in this tragedy. Local traditions and stories say that in grief and with a broken heart, the princess committed suicide to defend the honor and pride of her country. According to tradition, Dayapitaloka's death was mourned by Hayam Wuruk and the entire population of the Sunda kingdom, who had lost most of their royal family. By the Sundanese people, the death of the princess and the king of Sunda is respected and seen as a courageous and noble act to defend the honor of the nation and its country. The princess' father, Prabhu Maharaja Lingabwana, was lauded and respected by the Sundanese people with the title Prabhu Wanji, Sundanese, a king who has a beautiful name for his heroic actions defending the honor of his country against Majapahit. His descendants, the later Sundanese kings, were given the title Siliwanji from the Sundanese word Sili Wanji meaning successor of King Wanji. This tragedy so damaged the relationship between the two kingdoms that resulted in animosity for many years to come. Relations between the two countries have never recovered as before. The story of Princess Dayapitaloka and the Bubat War is the main theme in the Kidding Sunda. Historical records regarding the Pasunda Bubat event are mentioned in Pararaton. However, this is not at all mentioned in the Nagarakratagama manuscript, which is the primary source of UNESCO's The Memory of the World Register for Asia or Pacific, and has stronger information. Because this Nagarakratagama was written in 1365 Saka, the period of Hayam Wuruk's reign. According to several historians, including Amanuddin Kusti, the Sundanese song is used as a secondary or tertiary historical source, because various historical facts in it are not in accordance with other, more credible sources such as inscriptions. Besides looking at the writing period of the Kidding Sunda in the 19th century, which was the time when several controversial literary works appeared,